Greetings everyone, welcome to Just Advanced, and this game is from 1959, actually 1960, and this game with the white pieces we have one of the sorcerer who beats the magician, and that sorcerer is Rashid Nezhmetdinov. And with the black pieces we have former world champion, we have Mikhail Tal. So this game is gonna be full of magic, full of ecstatic, and full of magical chess moves. So without further ado, let's start with this game. And here Rashid with this white pieces, he starts with e4. We have c5, knight to f3, d6, just d4, going for c captures, knight to f6, just going for the open variation of the Sicilian. And we have knight to c3, we have e6, just going for the French variation. And now here just bishop to e2, we have a6 castles, and here just queen to c7, and here f4, but now just going for knight bd7, and here we have g4, just immediately going and starting the attack. And here we have b5, trying the attack of their own, but that just will not fan out, because here the white has castle a king side instead of the queen side, and you can see that there is nothing that is happening along this diagonal. So you have to put the bishop there, here a3, but now bishop to b7, finally going for that. But now you can see that even if you try and castle here, it's just going to be very much dangerous. So here just bishop to f3, but now here just knight to c5, and here queen to e2, but now here just e5, and here in this position just knight to f5 was played, and here g6, just attacking that knight. We have f captures first, but now just going for this d captures, and we have knight to h6. Looks like a scary square, but it's really not. And here just knight to e6 by Tal, and we have this bishop to g2, but now just bishop to g7. And here we have rook captures on f6, a beautiful exchange sacrifice. And here in this position just bishop captures, but now here just knight to d5, attacking the bishop and attacking the queen. And this is not looking well for Tal, because here just queen to d8, but now here just going for queen to f2. Now there is a double attack on the bishop, so the bishop needs to move. So here just knight to f4, just just getting that attack away from there, but just bishop captures in this position. And here you could two ways you could approach this position. You could go for this e captures right away, just capturing the bishop, or you could go for this bishop captures on d5. And bishop captures on d5 a little bit better than directly capturing, because here after e captures you'll get this e captures, and here after queen captures f4 you'll get this queen to b6 check. And once the king moves, now you'll get this castles on queen side, and after rook to f1 you'll play this bishop caps on b2, and here after knight caps on f7 you'll play rook h to e8. You cannot defend. If you're thinking you're going to defend, you cannot defend. If you try, instead of this, if you try to go here, then it's going to be very much dangerous, because now comes d6, and now there is not many ways you could do anything, because you can see that bishop is slicing rightly here, queen is slicing rightly here, your king is stuck in the center, you have knight which can deliver so many checks. I mean, it's going to be very much dangerous. And if you go for this bishop caps on a3, trying to cap another pawn, now just queen to f3, and this is just looking very scary. And here bishop caps on d6, but now you have knight caps on d6, and you cannot even recapture in this position, because if you recapture, then then you have a whole rook hanging on f8, and it's going to be very much dangerous. So king to b8 was played in this position, but now king to b8 would have been played in this position, but now here knight to f7, just attacking the rook, and now your piece down. I mean, it's going to be completely awful and completely losing. So here after bishop capture, just e captures, going for this, but that f captures, you might think like, why did I mention it if it was not that much of a good of a move? But that was the best that Tal had in this position, that's the point. And now it's just very much bleak, because here just e5, and now, I mean, your king is still in the center, you have an e5 move, your knight is on d5 which is hanging, you have a knight on h5, you have a knight on h6. It's just insane position this is. And we have bishop caps on e5, but now comes rook to e1, and now pinning that bishop. But now you have this f5 trying to defend, but f5 just completely loses. So I'm going to ask you to pause the video, try and find out the only move in this position which wins the game right on the spot, while I give you a couple of seconds. So congratulations to everyone who's able to find this move. The move is this beautiful knight caps on f6, and which was played by Nezhmetdinov right on the spot. So here just queen captures, but now comes the idea, which is queen to d4. I mean, this is just absolutely insane, man. And here just king to f8, but now just going for this rook captures on d5, and well, you've just lost a piece. And here queen to d8, but now just going for this rook to f5 check. I mean, what sorcery is this? Just look at this. I mean, that's absolutely insane. You cannot capture, because if you go for g captures, now comes the main idea, which is this queen captures on h8. Now king to e7, we have queen captures on a queen to g7 check. And now wherever you go in this position here, king to e6 was played, but now you can understand that this is actually a mate in 8 moves. If you want to analyze that yourself, you can do that, but I'm just going to do it for you right now. For those of you who just want to watch, here you would play this g caps on h5 with a check, and only now once the king moves, you'll get this very nasty fork. And here, after wherever you go, just queen captures, and here after a move like f3, now just knight captures to the check, queen moves, you get this, and here after bishop captures, only move to trying to prolong the game with the check. But here just king moves, and now just trying to prolong it even further. And once a move like that, you'll get this checkmate on the board. So in just 37 moves, you would have lost that game. But here, after only on move 28, Mikhail Tal, our magician, resigned the game, and Rashid Nezhmetdinov, the sorcerer, got this spectacular victory. There are only two people on this planet, only two people, I mean, other than when he stopped his other than he stopped not stopped, but did not play that magically and romantically as he plays that romantic chess. When he stopped playing, I think it was about 1970. But before that, only two players with this who was not part of his magic, which was Rashid Nezhmetdinov and Paul Keres. Only two people had positive scores against Mikhail Tal. So I mean, this is just an absolutely insane move. Only person who could do magic better than Tal was probably just Rashid Nezhmetdinov. And this game just is an exactly why that happens. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be coming back with games like these, so stay tuned in the channel, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Thank you all.